Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
So yeah, it has been a month since the last time we played. I legit have no clue where the hell we are, like what we did last or whatever. So I'm just gonna jump ahead and just hope I figure out where the hell we are. Also, elephant in the room, in between this stream and the last stream, the Persona 3 remake was announced. So that's a thing. Will I play it? Probably not. Not because, like, not for the same reasons that, like, a lot of people who are kind of upset with the game are. Like, they're upset because of, like, voice acting stuff. I couldn't care less. But, like, the reason why I don't really care for it is because it's still not a definitive version of Persona 3. Which really bugs me. Like, it's the only game in the franchise that has that doesn't have a definitive version to play. Each version has something different. It's like the remake is literally just a remake of base Persona 3. So like, there's no answer. There's no like any extra stuff that was added in from Fez. There's another stuff that was added from Portable. It's just base Persona 3, and that's just kind of meh. Anyway, let's listen to Edogawa talk about magic. People said that it's not going to have extra content like FemC or Answer, just quality of life in main game. So it's like that. God, I can't read from here. XBCD comic. Now there's 15 competing standards. Oh yeah, it's an absolute mess. The whole situation, really. Lost are increasing, huh? Makes me think that a shadow is coming. This will be the last one, right? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so... yeah, right. Shinji's dead, quote-unquote. So, we just have, Hanged Man, I think it was, left to fight. Dead or dead in this run. It's why I said quote-unquote dead. Okay. We gave him the good pussy. And it, gave him the will to survive 2 bullet wounds to the chest. Now this is going to feel really weird to me, because I've been replaying Persona 5 Royal, like, all the week. So I'm going to have to get used to just not having all of these quality of life stuff. Now I remember why I'm accidentally, like, spamming Rush. Because Rush is on Y here, which is also the fucking button for your Persona skills in P5. That's why, it's muscle memory. I wonder how often this muscle memory gonna mess with people starting new P3 remake after consuming everything P5. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real tough. It's like P5's switching like every option to like a different button on the controller. So fucking handy. Made menu navigation so like smooth. So yeah, having to go back to like normal menu style, that's gonna fuck up a lot of people. Yeah, snappy menuing was one of the best things about it, giving you spend most of your time in any RPG and menus. Yeah, it's the best thing that P5 did. Oh, I hate that I can't fucking reorganize the skills. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, obviously 45. God, I forgot that's what our stats were like. Maxed out magic. On the topic of remakes, do you think they're gonna attempt PQ1, PQ2, given the success of EO1 and 3 collections, and Persona 5 Tactica trying out more Sonic-y art style? I'd like that. Personally, I would really, really like that. Because, you know, it's really hard these days to actually, like, play those games now. But honestly, I don't think it will happen. Granted, they have ported other, like, random, like, offshoot spin-off games for Persona. Like, Dancing All Night and the Ultimax have been ported. Yeah, no one expected EO to happen either, yeah. It's like, how do you really translate a game specifically designed to, like, use touchscreen to draw maps. Still like half a dozen Etrian Odyssey games to port, and maybe more if we count EO Dungeon. Yeah. It's like, personally, I started playing the Etrian Odyssey series with 4 because it had a free demo on the 3DS shop. That's how I found the franchise. I love a port of EO4. Like, even the ones that never... Oh, hi, found the guy. Even the ones that never actually came out here. One Etrian Odyssey game I'd like to have remade, though, was Etrian Odyssey 5. I remember having a lot of fun with Etrian Odyssey 5. I think I actually attempted a playthrough on stream, but, like, I never finished it because, like, it's Etrian Odyssey, so it's gonna be, like, a really long playthrough, and no one really watched it, so it's like, eh. The Yukari is working alone at a desk.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare for you to be here. Is it for archery club?
Yes, the teacher asked for a report.
I see. Then you must be busy.
Not really. At least not compared to you. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Senpai, why did you decide to fight?
Oh, right. Isn't this the scene where Yukari actually gets a evolved persona?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't really have a reason anymore, if I'm being honest. I know the whole story about my father now, but I was thinking maybe I could erase the mistakes he left behind. I guess I should have thought about this earlier, huh? Why didn't I question myself sooner?
What's done is done.
But it seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. In the end, defeating the shadows is all that really matters, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. It'll all be over after the next full moon, but I'll probably still be trying to figure it out.
Maybe so, but at least then we'll be able to return to a normal school life. The student council members will be here soon. If you want to talk later, let me know.
No, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
No, just a heart-to-heart? Alright. Pretty sure saving the world and innocent people should be enough of a motivation, but you do you, girl. Like, Yukari really is the most selfish fucking person. Like, goddamn. Hey, Akihiko, sorry, can't hang out. I gotta hang out with a, fucking dying kid. No, this is Patrick. Oh my god. No, this is Patrick! Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? What, out of the blue? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about something. Akinari seems embarrassed. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he started living alone, but then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about. But anyway, how does the story sound to you? I need to hear more, I suppose. I mean, I'm still planning things out at this point. I've never tried writing a story before, so maybe I'm not good at it. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. I hope you take something positive away from it, though. Akinari is nodding to himself. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. Seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. Yay! Ding! I know all the social links with that guy feels very ironic if you assume the main character is aware of their own deadline too. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, once again, just...
Hello?
Eating out with Akihiko, not in the fun way. Yeah, I remember you from before. You're in high school, right? I remember back then. Makes me a little jealous of you. So, are you seeing anyone? I am. He's kind of in the hospital at the moment. Heh, good for you. Things are so much simpler at that age. Once you get to be as old as me, love loses some of its luster. Romance gets harder to enjoy. So enjoy it while you still can. This isn't any of my business, is it? But seriously, I envy you. I'm an adult now, and can't be as carefree as I used to. I got a girlfriend, and we're stuck with each other. I'm screwed if things keep going the way they are. I'm not the marrying kind. Give up so much of your freedom once you become an adult. Oh, Vincent. Poor bastard. Yeah, don't get squished by bad push again. And maybe one day I'll stream Catherine. Uchi a remake with the extra Catherine. With a Q and extra endings. It would probably be that one since, you know, it has the most stuff in it. See, you and Junpei chatted about all kinds of things over your food. If we keep eating ramen all the time, we might end up with some extra flab. You better start being careful, you know? I eat more than enough ramen with fucking Akihiko. It might be fine now, but you don't want to be a tub in 10 years, you know? Shut it, you jerk. Look who's talking. Yeah, I know, I'm screwed. I don't exercise like Akihiko-san, after all. Still, man. Dyslexia, please, let me read. Don't just space out like that. You ever wonder what we'll be doing in 10 years? I don't really want to think about it. Junpei seems to stare off into the distance. You'll turn out okay. Yeah, kind of a letdown, though. Lately, when I do stuff like watch TV or read manga, I can't concentrate. Junpei fiddles with his chopsticks. It's like, I don't know. I keep thinking, is this how I should be? I wonder if there's anything only I can do. And Junpei mutters as if to himself. Your terrible jokes? Gee, thanks, that's helpful. I mean, Yukatan's got a response to my jokes down to a science. She delivers a dope slap that feels like an icy dagger to the brain. When I think about this persona stuff, it's like I have a personal mission, but I don't understand it at all. Maybe I don't even have a mission like that, and that's what I'm afraid of. I've got all these pent-up emotions that I can't figure out. Do you have anything like that? Like, do you ever just think about what you can do? Honestly, it's no use thinking about it, yeah. I see. It's pretty amazing that you can be resigned like that. Seriously. Junpei's eyes are wide open. Sense that Junpei has been open with you about his troubles. Ding! Gonna turn out, kinda mid in arena, not as OP as Shadow, Naoto. God. It's amazing how, like, every Shadow version of each character was just better. Like, why play the original versions when the Shadow versions were better? See, if I give my best effort, this will come out great. Seems Bebe is talking to himself while sewing. So that cheap material is being transformed. Without your help, I would probably be back home already. Because of you, Katone-sama, I was able to finish this kimono. Hey, just a little more. Arigato, thank you for your kind words. I can forget about my aches and pains now. Bebe seems truly happy. Well, good for him. By the way, Katone-sama, I have met many people in Nihon, but you are the best tomodachi I have here. Aww. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about the wonderful friend I have made, Tsubarashi. I'm sure my aunt would have liked you. Feel a strong emotion from Bebe. Relationship is stronger now. Alright, rank 9. We're almost done with the French kid. I'm so tired that I think I see my aunt. Alright. Jesus. That's a bit morbid, don't you think, baby? Jeez. Koromaru is scratching himself with his hind leg. You recall that happened once before. If you recall correctly, what you did was... I brushed him. Ask Koromaru if he wants you to brush him. Koromaru is wagging his tail. Koromaru joyfully brought a brush. Koromaru rolled over. Where should you start brushing him? The back. The fur around Koromaru's stomach feels a little different. When you look closely, you see traces of a stitched wound. I recall that he didn't like having his stomach touched. Koromaru's looking up at you with his big eyes. Even when you touch his stomach, Koromaru doesn't shy away from it. I feel as if Koromaru's opened up to you. Oh, little buddy. On topic of Sega games, heard a few days ago that Sakura Wars OG creator and its character designer plus composer for FF12 got reunited in a new video game project. Oh shit, cool. Catch, it's some blockchain game. Ah, you had to ruin it. You had to ruin it. Crap. No, someone got stuck in Tartarus. Alright. In Vodun, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Probably not. Actually, no, that might be... Yeah, that might actually be it. Yeah, Vodun, the Houngan may summon a spirit called a Loa. Okay, I got really confused there. It's like, that sounds like Voldun. As in, like, the place in Warcraft. And it's like, wait, that's in fucking... What's it called? The, land with all the trolls that fucking worship Loa. So, yeah, okay. So that's where they got that fucking, name from. Akihiko brought you here, but he seems oddly quiet today. Well, how are you? Physically, I mean. Yeah, I'm alright. I see. Alright, then. It's just that, when I watch you fight, I get... I don't know. I feel angry. What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, I didn't really mean it that way. Akihiko scratches his head, obviously troubled. It's not so much that I get angry, but I get irritated. No, that's not it either. I guess I get nervous? Do I seem dangerous? No, not at all. Akihiko sounds kind. Akihiko falls silent. Is there any way that you can avoid having to fight? Oh, never mind. Sorry, forget what I just said. I mean, you're trying the hardest out of all of us. Shouldn't have said that to you. Akihiko sighs. Hey, if I could avoid fighting... No, I mean... I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said something terrible like that. Sorry. What am I saying? Akihiko seems confused. Deep down, I know why I don't want you to be fighting. It's just that I'm worried about you. Akihiko avoids your face and turns toward the ground. I feel like your bond with Akihiko has grown stronger. Oh, he's got a crush on me. Oh, it's adorable. Seen the infamous Baldur's Gate 3 bear scene? Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. But yeah, in the off chance anyone doesn't know what the hell's going on, there was a clip shown off for Baldur's Gate 3, because, like, even though that game has been in early access for ages, and people can buy the whole fucking thing, which I fucking hate, game's still not finished yet, but it will be, like, available early next month. Yeah, they were showing off a romance scene, where the player character, who is a druid, just before starting to have sex with a dude, transforms into a bear. And I don't mean bear as in, you know, like a big hairy dude, even though it is a druid who is a big hairy dude about to have some homosexual sex. Like a literal bear. Like, I think they did it specifically for, like, that pun. I think that was the reason why they showed that off, because, like, let's face it, the druid player character that they made for that thing was a bear. In more ways than one. Don't forget, Shock Squirrel that dropped the acorn watching, yeah. Like, it was clearly meant as a joke, but, like, people who are terminally online, it's like, this is, like, ridiculously over-the-top furry, and they're making a stink about it. I believe the context was that the druid couldn't control his wild shape, and the public decided it would be a great idea to explore the idea forwards. Right. See, I thought that was the player character. Like, I've been kinda following Baldur's Gate 3, but not, like, a lot. So I haven't seen, like, a druid party member. So I just naturally assumed, like, oh, okay, that's the player character. That's what they can do. But speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, that game is going to be fucking massive. It's like, for the longest time, people have only had access to, like, Act 1 of the game. Like, Acts 2 and 3, like, even in the early access, people haven't even been able to play. And, like, Act 1 is as large as, like, the entire, like, it's as large as a 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 1. Like, that game is gonna be fucking massive. People acting like D&D druids didn't do even more degenerate shit. Yeah. Like, most people don't even know it's a D&D thing. It's like Baldur's Gate. Oh, what the hell is that? They just see, like, a dude about to have sex with a bear and they get freaked out. So, like, yeah, out of context, of course that seems weird. Like, even in context, it's still weird. The thing that a lot of people don't understand is, like, a lot of people that play D&D, like, even the ones that say they're normal, there's a good chance that they're weird sex freaks. Or at least, like, because of, like, the unrestricted roleplay stuff that you can do in D&D. They've at least, like, thought of weird sex things to do at least once. And just found it funny. So, like, everyone, jokingly, at least, has had the thought of, like, what if I have sex with a character as a druid shapeshifted into something else? From the Larian lads. Baldur's Gate 3 has more cinematic dialogue than 3 times all 3 Lord of the Rings novels combined. It has 174 hours of cinematics, making more than twice the length of every season of Game of Thrones combined. Fucking Christ. See, I was originally going to do, like, a playthrough of Baldur's Gate. Like, the biggest hint to that was when I actually brought the game thinking the game was out, but it was actually, you know, early access fucking bullshit, and I was really mad about that. But if it's that big, fuck no. Like, I'll probably play it in my off time, maybe, but fucking there's no way I'm streaming that. If it's taken me half a year to get through P3P, like, Baldur's Gate 3 will take fucking forever. Like, I would love to play it if I had a larger audience. Like, if I had a larger audience, like, that game actually has Twitch integration. So, like, whenever a dialogue option or, like, a moral choice shows up, chat can decide what to do. I'd fucking love to play Baldur's Gate like that. Even with a large audience, this big of a game will take so long to beat. The 4th one will come out, or at least 3 internet historian videos. I like that he's kind of branched out and just started doing, like, whatever the fuck he wants with those videos. I adored his fucking last video with, like, about the dude trapped in the cave. Jontron, in my opinion, went the opposite direction as internet historian when it comes to, you know, things that I personally like. Like, ever since he branched out, I was, like, less and less interested with his content. Like, I legit haven't watched a Jontron video since I think Flex Tape. No, it was the one before Flex Tape, actually. It's like, why would I give a shit about fucking Crystal Head Vodka? Like, when that one came out, that's when I was like, okay. Yeah, Jontron's kind of just not doing anything that I would actually watch, so that's when I stopped subscribing to his stuff. So it's like, oh, he's just gonna make content about, like, literally anything. No animation of falling down, just a single frame. Yeah, his content is kind of hit and miss, even for a big comedy enjoyer like myself. Yeah. Like, regardless, he gets, like, a lot of success out of it, so, like, in the end, it's still doing well for him. His collabs with other people, IH included, nice. Guy just needs consistency. Yeah. Sometimes you find great games like that, real-life exorcism, gems. Like real-life exorcism by the Exorcist, director. Then other times you have, weird forced ones like, watching the most, disliked videos. Yeah. That one sounds like one of those things that, like, a YouTuber does when they're, like, run out of ideas. Alright, you old bint, let's get the fuck out of here.